Good morning, it's Barbara. It is pretty nice outside, and I'm going out. Dennis's pepper plant is doing very well. We're hoping that some more flowers come out and some pollinators come, because he wants peppers. And look what he made me yesterday. He had a wine barrel that he wasn't going to use anymore, so he cut it in half, and now I have two flower pots. Aren't they nice? I think, oh my gosh. And they smell like port. He took port out of them the other day. And his port is actually not bad. It's very dry. I said, I think I'm going to put a little sweetener in it when I have mine. But anyway, he wasn't going to use this for wine anymore, so he cut it in half. And it's going to be flower pots. I think I'm going to pot my Gerber daisies into those because the daisies keep trying. They keep trying. See, I got a little daisy here coming. This one didn't quite make it out. Didn't quite make it out of the leaves. The leaves are very thick. But anyway, so I think I'm going to repot those into those and see how it goes. We've got to keep something in the, here's my poinsettia. Isn't that crazy? Got to keep something in the pots to keep them moist, in the barrels to keep them moist. Otherwise, they'll start to fall apart. And here's my flowers. They got watered yesterday. Good morning, it's Barbara. I'm in a little bit of a different spot than I usually am. I moved over so I could be a little bit in the shade. When I get done doing my vlog, my phone is so hot from being in this hot sun that I'm not sure it's good for my phone. So anyway, I moved over a little bit. Maybe that'll work better anyway. So yeah, so today I'm going to fill those barrels. There's a bag of dirt right over there. I think that'll work. And plant the Gerber daisies. Yeah. Now I have to look up Gerber daisies. I bet they do sunshine. So I can maybe, I don't know. I don't know where I'll put them, but those are pretty substantial. So they can be on the railing, I think, and not be a worry to be blown off when we have our big winds, which we seem to be having lately. Anyway, so that's my plan for today. That's the only thing I'm planning. Dennis is talking about mowing. If he ends up mowing, then I will probably help him with the mowing. He was having trouble with his knee. My knee has been somewhat better. So I'm going to put the brace on my knee and do the little mower on the side of the hill that we can't do with the riding mower. And maybe a little bit around the trees and stuff. We'll see. But I am going to finish watering in the front. I didn't finish that yesterday. I'm going to finish watering in the front today. And I'm going to fill those barrel planters with plants. He went out and made it yesterday for me, so I need to fill them up and show my appreciation by actually using them. You know how that is. So it's another beautiful day. It was nice yesterday. I sat outside for a while. And I read a book. Grace Burroughs' book, Lord Julian Mystery. This is number 5. It just came out. A couple months ago, and I don't know how I missed it, but I got it from Barnes & Noble. So I read it on my Nook app, which meant I was reading my phone all day yesterday. But I enjoyed it. She introduced a cross character into this story. A character from her Lady Violet series, the French doctor. And this time period, right after the Napoleonic War, seems to be like her specialty. And so she has several series that take place in that time frame. One of them is the Lady Violet mysteries, which I read a few of them, and, you know, I let that one go, but I like the Lord Julian ones. And anyway, one of the main characters from Lady Violet showed up for a few minutes in this book, which is always kind of fun. And so they all live in London around the same time, so why not, you know? London wasn't that big at that time in that social strata, you know. Anyway, so I read that yesterday. It was the 5th book. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was a little implausible to me, but yeah. Meanwhile, I didn't do any knitting, so I'm not showing you my scarf. I didn't watch any TV. Just read. What did we have for dinner? Oh, I helped Dennis with dinner. He made chicken cordon bleu. So he was pounding chicken, and I was rolling up the Swiss cheese and ham on the inside. And he made that with Mornay's sauce. It was yummy. Very yummy. Of course, I'm not sure what would be not yummy with Mornay's sauce on it. I know, very fancy. Very fancy. So that was yummy. Oh, I made gazpacho. I did do something yesterday. See, my problem is I can't remember what I did. I went to the farm market and bought tomatoes, and I made gazpacho yesterday. And I went to the store for dog food, and I came home and I made gazpacho. That's what I did. I knew I did something. And it turned out good. Maybe a little too oniony. I don't know. The onion might have been strong. I'm not sure. But it made a lot. It made almost a half a gallon of gallon? 2/3 of a gallon of gazpacho. So I have gazpacho for a while. I do like gazpacho. And, you know, these are things. I almost bought another cantaloupe, but I ate so much cantaloupe that I shouldn't eat any. And now I have tomatoes. And these are, you know, carby, a little bit carby veggies, but they're fresh, you know, ripe. This is the season, so. But I haven't did my cantaloupe. Maybe I shouldn't get another one because they are huge and they last a long time. And so, because I have my gazpacho now, so I'll have the gazpacho, which is of course tomatoes and onions are carby. So there you go. That's what I did. I can't remember anything. Anyway, I've been feeling kind of flat. I'm not sad, unless I'm specifically thinking about my father and my friend. But I'm feeling kind of flat. I feel a little bit like I'm, you know, passing the time. And I think that's okay. I'm allowed to just pass the time for a while. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm passing the time. Sitting on my deck. Although, I'll tell you, there is not a whisper of breeze out here at the moment. Not a whisper of a breeze. So, I could get a fan out here, though, now that I say that. I can make my own breeze. Man-made breeze would be okay. So, I'm feeling a slight breeze now. It just comes and goes, but it's not very much. So we'll see how much decking I'm doing, especially if I'm actually helping mow. I could mow. It'd be okay. I could mow. Meanwhile, yeah. So as I said yesterday, our Zoom call is August 24th. Mark your calendar, 2 p.m. Eastern daylight time, which Leslie says is 7 o'clock British summertime. And wherever you are, you might have to do the math. 11 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah. Meanwhile, I guess I'm gonna go. My cicadas are very, very voiceful today. We have been enjoying our hummingbird since Dennis fixed up the juice. They have been coming and hanging out over here, and that's fun. Meanwhile, yeah, I'm gonna go. Me and my cicadas, we're gonna go. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay safe.